All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to welcome you to the debate today, our final one for 6-hour speech class. Let's give everybody a round of applause. Yay! All right, so we welcome to the stage today Elizabeth as the Prime Minister to give a speech and start our debate not to exceed 3 minutes. Your timekeeper today will be Peck, and she's sitting down front. Peck, you remember the time signals?
Yeah.
Yes, excellent. All right, Miss Timekeeper, are you ready?
Yeah.
Excellent. Miss Speaker, whenever you're ready, you may begin.
Hello, my name is Elizabeth Gillette. I will be acting as the Prime Minister for the side of the government. I would like to thank the audience, timekeeper, judges, and my partner, as well as the opposition for coming to this debate today. Our debate topic is over whether or not school should start at 9 a.m. And as the side of the government, we've decided that school should start before 9 a.m. Our first topic of debate is due to school days might be prolonged until 5 in the afternoon, which would cut off on any extracurricular activities or even work if you had to go to work for students that do participate in work ethic, and as well as that your school day would only be starting so late in the morning, you might get extra hours of sleep or extra hours of sleep in the daytime, but not as much in the night. Our second point of debate is you might have to sleep later to get all of your homework done before, and if that is due, then you would be maybe going to sleep at 12 in the night, 12 o'clock at night sometimes, to get all of your homework done, because that is only 7 hours to do anything else until you have a possible bedtime. And for the third topic of debate, you would have a opposite or a later bedtime in the dorms for those who do go to school in the dorms, sleep in the dorms. If you had to do that in the dorms, you would have to have a later bedtime, or else you would not be able to get all of your things done in the day. So to review my topics, your school day would have to be prolonged later in the day. For the second one, you would have to sleep later to get all of your activities, homework, work included, or even friend time done. And for the third point, you would have to have a later bedtime for those in the dorm. So I would like to thank the audience, timekeeper, judges, the opposition, and my partner for coming to this debate today. And please vote for government.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's give a round of applause. Thank you, Ms. Speaker. And time, please, Ms. Timekeeper.
It says 30 seconds.
She had 30 seconds left?
Yeah.
Okay, so she spoke for 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. 2 minutes and 30 seconds. All right, Ms. Timekeeper, will you please put 1 minute on the clock for YeJin to prepare her arguments? Thank you.
No, that's just extra notes. Whoops. Okay. Okay. The thing she said, you would have to. Look, okay. Go ahead. She said, you would need to stay up later to / have a later bedtime. Right? She said, you have to. No, you can't prove that. Maybe it's the our class. She didn't do what it is because she didn't have to. First one, she struggled, and he struggled with trying to lift us. You got the lessons of sleeping, right? But she also bring up the activities of school.
Time's up.
Okay, thank you very much, Peck. All right, let's go ahead and give YeJin a round of applause and welcome her as the first speaker for the opposition. Also with a speech not to exceed 3 minutes. Ms. Timekeeper, are you ready?
Yeah.
Excellent. Ms. Speaker, whenever you're ready, you may begin.
Hello, my name is YeJin Park, and I'm today here for Leader of Opposition, and this is my partner Eunice, and I'd like to thank you for my partner, and the government, audience, judge, and timekeeper to be here. So our today's topic was whether should we start our school at like 9 a.m. and we decided that we should start at 9 a.m. Our first topic was, their first topic was we might have extra curriculum or work, and or after the school start, and might not have the time later in the day, but I think we as the opposition might think that it's enough time even we start school after 9 a.m. And the second point might have to sleep later, and maybe we have to go 12 a.m. for homework, but we as the opposition think to start school at 9 a.m. is enough because we might can do our homework before we go school, and for the bedtime we might have enough time to sleep and before we go school. And for the third point, we couldn't really decide. So to review, the first point was we might have enough time to.
Time's up.
Okay, all right, let's give her a round of applause. Thank you, and thank you, Ms. Timekeeper. We'll go ahead and put that one right at 3 minutes. Okay, thank you. And let's go, oh, easy does it. Let's go ahead and put 1 minute on the clock, please, for Even to go ahead and prepare her arguments. Okay, thank you.
She acknowledged it, but like she didn't talk about it.
Yeah, she didn't.
But she acknowledged it. So it's like, if you say, if you drop it, like don't talk about it.
She said
Didn't talk about it.
in the family.
Time's up.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's go ahead and welcome Even as the second speaker for the government with a round of applause, please. Make her feel welcome. And Ms. Speaker, we would like to remind you and Ms. Timekeeper that this speech should not exceed, do not go past 3 minutes, please. Ms. Timekeeper, are you ready?
Yeah.
Excellent. Ms. Speaker, whenever you're ready, you may begin.
I will thank to the audience, to the judges, timekeeper, and the opposition, and my partner to come to listen to our speech today. Our topic is whether or not we should start the school at 9 a.m. I think we should not start before, or we should start before 9 a.m. The first point of opposition side said we do not
have to get back yet. The second one, they said they might have enough time to sleep before school, and they might do homework before the school start. I think lots of the students, they will finish their homework before they sleep, so they will like stay up later to get their homework done, and the internet is not working in the morning, so maybe they cannot do some homework like online. The other point is we think sleep later to get homework done is like the school day will be longer, like till 5 o'clock. Then students may not have enough time or may not have lots of activities. And I think most of students, they want more free time after school. And the bedtime for the dorm also will become later. We need enough sleep in the night, but not in the morning, because sleep in the night is more important than get up late in the morning. The other point is the cookers in the dining hall to cook the breakfast, they also have to change the time. And Wi-Fi is not working in the morning, so the school also have to change the time to turn on the Wi-Fi earlier. So thanks to the audience, to the judges, to the timekeeper, and to the opposition side, and vote for government.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's give a round of applause. And time, please, timekeeper.
2:54.
2:54?
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Will you please put 1 minute on the clock for Eunice to prepare her arguments, please? Thank you, Peck.
We can't do homework in the morning because there's my.
But like, you know, she said like for the first.
Time's up.
Okay, thank you very much, Peck. Let's go ahead and welcome Eunice with a round of applause. Make her feel welcome as the second speaker for the opposition. Again, with not a speech to exceed 3 minutes, okay? A speech which does not exceed 3 minutes, please. All right. Ms. Timekeeper, are you ready?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. And Ms. Speaker, whenever you're ready, you can go ahead and begin.
My name is Eunice Ray, and I am the member of the opposition. I'd like to thank my partner, YeJin, leader of the opposition, for being here. I'd like to thank the government for being here. I'd also like to thank the audience, the judge, and the timekeepers for taking the time out to listen to our debate. The debate topic is whether or not school should have to start at 9. We believe it should start at 9. Even said they'll have to stay up later to get, school would have to go later if they started at 9. But if they wanted to, they could start at 9 and just cut some of the class times, or they could do certain classes on certain days and switch in and out. So they wouldn't have to go as late, and you would still have time for your extracurricular activities and your job. Their second point was, since it would start so late in the morning, it would cut into your night sleep. And they said the night sleep was more important than the morning. But I don't see why that would be, because I mean, sleep is sleep. And they also said the bedtime would have to be later because of the cutout time. But if you did the cut classes or cut time and did the classes interchanging, you could still have the same bedtime, so they could get just as much sleep. And she also said the cooks would have to change what time they made breakfast. But I mean, if they started that at the beginning of the year, it may not be too big of a problem. And they said the Wi-Fi would have to be changed, but also if you start at the beginning of the year, it may not be as much of a problem to start at the beginning of the year. My first point was that they wouldn't have to start, the school wouldn't have to go as late because they could cut some class times, and they could do it in different classes in different days. And the second point was sleep. It doesn't matter if you get more sleep in the night or in the morning because sleep is sleep. And you wouldn't have to have a later bedtime if the class day is the same length. I'd like to thank my partner, the government, the audience, the judge, and the timekeeper, and vote for our opposition.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's give a round of applause. Thank you, Eunice. And time, please, timekeeper.
It's 17 seconds.
17, so that would be 30. No, sorry. 43.
243.
43.
243?
37.
Thank you. 243. All right, thanks for doing my math. All right, Ms. Timekeeper, will you please put 1 minute on the clock for YeJin?
Yeah.
Remember, YeJin, we're coming back to you. Hopefully she knows. Thank you very much, Pat.
Time's up.
All right, thank you very much. Let's go ahead and give YeJin a warm welcome with a round of applause for the final speech for the opposition. But also, Ms. Speaker and Ms. Timekeeper, don't forget, this one's only supposed to be just 2 minutes this time, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you're okay. Just breathe. It's fine. Do you need a second? YeJin, you want a second? You want a second? Just calm. It's okay. Just calm. You're fine.